Hi, my fellow nail enthusiasts, it's Becky, and getting right into the products, I want to thank Makartt for sending me this PR box with a whole bunch of different polishes, which we'll dive into today, and also some nail glue, as well as the YEEYAN nail drill, which I will feature in a separate video. And today's nail story features these amaretto medium length nail tips from Makartt. It comes with 504 pieces and they have 15 different sizes. I absolutely love the shape of these. They kind of remind me of a short stiletto. I'll provide links to the products you see here today in my description box. Let's get right into the polished colors. This first set has 15 ml bottles and it's part of their one coat line, and this one is called Warm Rose. It is a sheer translucent jelly style polish. It is 15 toxic free, and also it has an anti-streak brush. And here is the insert that is included. It has instructions on how to do the prep, application, and curing time listed out for 60 seconds. Some good tips and storage and warning information as well. It also details that the base coat is cured for 60 seconds and top coat is cured for 120 seconds. These bottles I absolutely love. They are glass, and the fact that they are full size at such a reasonable price is really nice. And check out here, the first shade is this beautiful light peachy pink. The bristles on them are really nice. I'm going to swatch this one out for you first. And as you can see here, the fibers on this brush are thicker and are intended to get full coverage with just one dip into the nail polish. It also prevents extra streaking when you apply, and they do self-level really well. But this video isn't about swatching out, so I'm just going to show you the entire collection completely swatched. And here I really like this dusty rose shade, but these are all really nice neutral pinks that would complement a variety of skin tones. And this set of polishes were actually part of the Prime Day giveaway that I won off of Instagram. The next collection is a neutral jelly set called Everyday Pink Glow. Just like the first box, the ingredients are listed on the back, and I'm not going to swatch them out, but I'm going to show you the completed set here. They are really soft, luxurious looking shades of pink, and you can see here with the one coat, you can barely see my glove through the underside of it. So I really do like the finish on these polishes. You can see side by side with the Warm Rose collection that the second set is definitely more of a delicate, light, soft pinks, great for weddings and French tips, whereas Warm Rose would be lovely also as a neutral for the fall. The final kit is a set of cat eye shimmer magnetic gel polishes, and this one is called Infinity Stone. I was really intrigued by this collection because I don't own any cat eyes from Makartt, and swatched out on black swatch sticks, you can see that the pigment color is very subtle, whereas the shimmer to the cat eye is very strong. The flashback is this dazzling silver. I'm going to swatch it out here as you can see on clear sticks. Again, you can see the slight color of the pigmentation there is very light, but the shimmer and the cat eye reflection really steals the show. It's very subtle. It actually would be really nice layered over top of other colors, but I'll do a side-by-side comparison here with each of the shades with the clear swatch stick versus the black, and you'll really get to see the reflection and how different they really are with those two different bases. But I love that shimmery reflection that each of them gives. And I love the subtle hues. They're very neutral and can be used in a lot of different applications. So I'm going to try to incorporate as many of these shades in this set of nails today. As you saw in the beginning, this set of nails has a mix of a little bit of everything. And some of the things that I included were different shapes, were different nail charms that I created out of silicone molds. And I have two new ones today to show you. I'm also going to be using a bunch of different embellishments from my stash, ones that I recently purchased and some that I've had for a little while. I'm going to pop a bunch of them up here on the screen, and I just want to apologize if my voice sounds a little extra tired, more than normal. I'm getting over not feeling quite so well over the weekend and am getting caught up here on my voice recordings, so I do apologize for that. I also am going to dive into one of my favorite nail brands from Siren to do some of these really pretty embossed white stickers. But the first silicone mold I just want to show you here is a really cool one that has this very Victorian kind of clockwork theme to it. Here's a close-up picture of it from the Amazon listing because it really shows the detail of it. And then the second one I have is also this really nice sea-themed one that has some seashells and some flowers as well as a couple of sea animals incorporated in it. I'm going to do most of the nail prep off screen, but I did want to just show you really quick. Makartt makes a Hema-Free top coat and base coat, which I'll use today. The glossy top coat is also a no wipe. They are both also TPO free and they are 12 toxin free, and they have a very low odor. The base coat has a nice medium viscosity and self-levels out. But let's take a moment to really admire the sparkle to this nail stand. I'll address that in a later part of the video. I was really impressed by the detail on this clock from just using the nail polish alone. And then if there's any little pieces that are overhanging, you can simply snip those off with a pair of cuticle nippers. And here it does come out curved too because of that shape of the silicone mold, so it fits perfectly onto the top of the nail. I decided that I'm going to layer in and do a second coat on the polish. You don't really have to if you want to have a nice sheer light peach shade with this color, but I did want it to be a little less see-through, and so a second coat will do the trick. And you're going to want to watch till the end of the video where I show you my inspiration picture for this set of Lost Treasure nails. I definitely want you to take a look at the comparison and then let me know if I came close to the inspiration photo. you're not familiar with Makartt's Rhinestone glue, you definitely want to try this one out. It comes in a nice tube that is 8 ml in size, and then also a 10 ml tube. This one in particular has a nice thin brush that's perfect for application, especially with caviar beads or sealing around your charms and embellishments. And then you also pull off the top cap, and then you can apply some glue through the thin nozzle in order to adhere your rhinestones, bows, and charms very easily, and then flash cure them. You always want to go back and cure with your full-size UV LED lamp for 60 seconds, but this is the best adhering rhinestone glue that I have been able to find thus far in doing my nail art journey. Are you ready for the final reveal and comparison? Let's take a close-up look here, and this is the inspiration photo, actually based on the silicone mold listing on Amazon. Instead of the roses and flowers along with the butterfly wing, I decided to swap things out and make it more of a lost treasure, deep in the ocean type theme, but I wanted to keep that same pink, delicate nature to it. Our sea journey isn't over yet. Let's move on to the final finger in the set that I do want to show you how I designed, and that is the octopus one. I definitely haven't done a lot of 3D sculpture work on my nails, and I thought this is the time to branch out and push the boundaries and try something different. In my mind, I pictured that this little octopus had found some treasures at the bottom of the ocean that maybe had been lost overboard from an old tall ship that got caught up in a violent storm. And when the octopus found the item, he claimed it. And he's wrapping all of his little tentacle arms around it. And I wanted to look very fluid and just very natural, just having a lot of movement to the arms. And I wanted it to be super detailed. All the colors in the 3 collections from Makartt really are gorgeous, and they played into this theme. They had just enough punch of boldness and sparkle, and yet had that soft, delicate pinkness that I love when it comes to nails that are more dainty and have that Victorian vibe. So I absolutely loved working with all of the sets of polishes that Makartt has provided for me today. And let's get into the detailed painting, because this is where the sea creature comes to life. this little guy is almost complete. It's time to add a little bit more sparkle and embellishment, but I'm really pleased with how the tiny little tentacles turned out. It was a little time consuming to put on each of his little suction cups, but definitely worth it in the end. The final step is top coating the entire nail. With a nail like this that is so intricate and three-dimensional, there is a lot of grooves to get into. At first I apply generously the top coat, and then I come back with a cleanup brush and just lightly remove some of it and tuck it into all the little corners and grooves before curing it for a full 120 seconds. The final look is outstanding, and it actually was fairly comfortable when I put it on my nail for the final photos. You'll have to tell me at the very end here in the comment box whether or not you would actually wear a set of nails like this or what you would change about it. I have one more surprise to show you. I won this as part of the Makartt's Prime Day giveaway that they hosted on Instagram. I was so excited, but this is a new nail stand. I go through nail stands so quickly. I tend to break off the little stands, but look how gorgeous this iridescent set is. The flower is beautiful with that glitter. It's so three-dimensional to look at. Also, the stands themselves are a really nice iridescent color. And then the base is this nice solid acrylic. You can see the magnet is very sturdy and attaches quickly and firmly. I love how crystal clear the base is after you remove that film on the back of it. And then also there is a pink stand included, which is great because I love using it for one for the right hand, one for the left hand, and I don't mix them up. Here they are side by side. So if you're in the market for a new nail stand, or if you're just getting started with your press-ons, this is a really flashy set. Also, they do include some pink tacky putty. So I did use this throughout the video today with my nails. It is on the softer side, but it did remove fairly easily from the base of my nail tips. As you see here, apply it to the top surface before applying your nails. I won't make you wait any longer. Here are the final photos of the completed set of Lost Treasure nails. Thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to leave a comment, a like, and also to subscribe if you haven't done so. As always, be courageous and clever like a fox, my friends.